Good morning, eggheads, and welcome back to Pixel Descent. We played this yesterday. We have our coffee. I'm very unorganized this morning, it's too early. We have our coffee, let's take a sip. And then fucking regroup. Right. Have a look. So, we did, oh fuck. Didn't mean to press that. I did the tiniest bit of grinding. By the tiniest bit, I mean I actually did a few runs. But I did get the death boon. So, when you run out of time, death does come, find you, tries to kill you. Lucky enough, when I found death chasing me, I was right next to the exit. Because I was tempting him. I was teasing him. I was like, hey, come get me. Oh, you do actually come get me. Right, I'm going to leave. So I've turned it off, and I know what you're thinking. It's a bit of a cheese way to play a game that's meant to be timed. And I agree. But the problem is, I don't like being timed. It makes me panic. And I think that's the reason why I keep dying. So, just to make sure, we're going to play it again. I'm going to move the microphone a little further around. There we go. Right. Let's give it a go. I did find the Archer actually was the easiest to use. A long range, a decent... It's like an all-rounder. It's decent range, decent attack speed, decent damage. The rest seem like more focused. Like, this one does very little damage, but attacks really quickly. This one does high damage, but attacks really slowly. This one does area damage. You know what I mean? This one seems to just do everything. So I'm going to try it again. As you can see, the wind still stays 0. Can't believe that. So yeah, I don't have to worry about time anymore, which is very nice. As you can see, the Archer is just good. Oh, good, an elite, like right at the start. That's an amazing. Thank you. We dispatched him very quickly. Luck +2, no. Spirit, no. Standard arrow then, I guess. Get a decent amount for standard arrow. For like your basic damage. I'm going the wrong way for the copper key, so this could be an issue. I'm going to run down here and get this first. There we go. There's 2 more over there. I don't think I'm too bad with this guy. Far worse with... I thought I did alright with the barbarian. The warrior, whatever you call him. What have we got? Standard arrow to dexterity. I'm going to get dexterity and increase my attack speed. Right, now let's take this out. And let's go and find this key. Which I'm pretty certain is around this corner somewhere. I'm also keeping my eye out for other keys just in case. Wow, where's all these fireballs coming from? I am now surrounded. I have to say, there is another part of this that does kind of slightly bug me, which is the taking damage. It doesn't always give you any kind of indication that you've actually taken any damage. Your health just goes down. Which, I have to say, is a little bit horrible. Because I'm always used to games giving you a little bit of a heads up. I'm definitely not complaining. They can do what they want. It's their game. It's just it's it's one of those ones where you think you're fine, and then you look at your health. You're like, how the fuck am I down to like 20 fucking health? Well, you see what happened, bud. See, we're not doing too bad. As an archer, right, I'm gonna go this way. Is this where we started? Could have just walked through the bloody wall. That's so bad. Nice level up. I don't care about movement speed. I do care about health regen though, because I am prone to get hurt. Play to your weaknesses. Right. Sort these guys out. Oh, for God's sake. We're already back down to back up to 100, rather. So that's nice. Gonna go get that gold over there. Though my bonus is reduced because now I can take as long as I like, literally looking for everything. I mean, that's okay. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, I'm gonna end up dead. Jesus Christ almighty. Oh yeah, they're all over there. I think I should just run through here and just go down. Okay, we're somewhat safe. Those zombies are fast. Right. Jumping in, there we go. Lovely. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was about to run in there then and go, ooh, gold. It wasn't gold. Summon 3 magic orbs that rotate around the user. Yeah, but what do they do? Is this... Well, it doesn't do damage, but what does it do? Is it like the, Is it the Bible or the book or something that you can get from Vampire Survivors? Oh, we've been here. Let's go in here then. Okay, that's useless. I need the silver key to get the silver key. I'll go get it down this way. Yeah, I can't remember what that ability is called, but it's like in Vampire Survivors, there's a couple of books that just, I think, or is it Bounty of One? Either way, one of those games has an item you can pick up or use that is just basically books. And the, oh shit. What? No, these do damage. So we found, technically we found some form of aura. What the shit? Oh crap, I'm gonna die. God damn it. I'm gonna do better now as I turn death off. That worked out well, didn't it? God damn it, start again. Trapped in a goddamn corner. I should play way more, what's the words? I can't remember. Strategically, conservatively, I should be more chill. Fucking. Like, right now, I should definitely be running. Lucky enough, I don't think the spikes hurt me anyway as much as I think they do. Or, yeah, I think we're good. Piercing volley. I don't actually use piercing volley that much. These are terrible upgrades right now. I'll get the piercing volley because then I'll upgrade that. I should probably use the piercing volley more than I actually do. We need you guys to die quicker so that I can go and kill these things. That deep. Nice. The Gobbo Warrior or Orc Warrior or whatever he's meant to be. No, thank you. We already have 100%. So, Silver Key. Where is Silver Key? It's just down here. I assume there's a long walk around to go get it. Shocker. There's a creature in the pot. Nice. Alrighty. I don't want piercing volley 2. Alright. I will go get a true fire. So this is fun. This is something I worked out when I unlocked the death thing. Aha. It can give you extra abilities, like this one, where if you shoot, it just shoots an extra thing with you. Oh, for fuck's sake, no. No, not doing this again. You're trapped in a fucking corner. Come on, let's get him. So this one gives me like a dual amount of projectiles now. So instead of just my arrow, I now have my arrow and whatever orb that thing is. Nice, got him. I don't know why I dodged that and then went back into it, but it's okay. You know, we're learning. Luck +4. Jesus, critical chance by 8. Do we do that? Because 8's pretty good. 8's basically 10. Alright. I wish there was damage numbers. I do enjoy a good damage number. I think I'm very sad that I'm not better at this game. I should be better at this game. But then again, if you ever watched me play Binding of Isaac, which you haven't, I was terrible at that as well. Absolutely shocking at Binding of Isaac. And I reckon there's something about me being able to aim at something, look at something else, that just doesn't work out for me. Like, I can't dodge and aim and shoot in different, like, in different directions. Maybe I'm playing this like I should be good at it. Maybe that's the problem. Instead of it being way more cautious about what I'm doing, you're just taking it very slow. Just take it very slow. No, not me. Just rush in there, be an ass. Has that been there the whole time? Fuck's sakes. You can get warding. It's quite cool. If anything gets close, it starts taking damage. What I find interesting, though, is that it doesn't go through walls. But yet the orbs do. It's like, how did they code that? Does it know? Does it know there's a wall there? I do like these extra abilities. The extra projectiles, the warding stuff. I'd like an aura ability. And this is close to an aura ability I think as I'm going to get. I can't tell whether I'm critting, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. It's... Right, I need to get in here and start doing damage to these things. I'll take a little damage to myself to try and kill these spawners. Got it. Right. Open this chest. I do have the... I do have the silver key, so I guess let's get going. Oh god. Ow. Alrighty. Okie dokie. I mean, it's going pretty well. I say that like I don't have absolutely any thingy in myself. Right, I'm confused about these things, right? Get this. Fuck it, that coffee was hot. Jesus. Right, increases base damage of soul by 20%. So it increases the damage of the warding thing. It says grants a 50% roll chance. Now, I'm wondering, because I'd take this and then it would do this. Now, did I take that? Do I get that? Or do I not? It's very confusing for me, especially when there's no stat list. I mean, there is a stat list, but it's a little confusing. Well, I mean, it's not. Where is it? Here. It is a little. Do you look at base damage 50? Oh, so soul damage is just these things. Okay, so that's just anything. Oh, that's cool. Oh, my god, everything just... Oh, wait, where did he come from? Stand in my warding, you bitch. There, we got him. We must have hit a crit, because usually it takes him fucking ages to die. Getting this gold. Fuck you guys. Yes, stand close. Nice. So I think the game still acts like death is coming, but just death doesn't come. But as you can see, we've got a few chests and stuff, but we've still only got 499. Here's the gold key. Is there anything in here? Potion, let's get it. Oh, okay, this is just a long way. I'm confused, because that was a bronze door, right? Wasn't it? Was it a silver door and I just didn't even notice? There was a bronze door. They've just basically given you a way from bronze key to... copper, sorry. Copper key to endgame. So I'm starting to think that those arrows that come out purple are my crit hits. But I can't tell because trying to see the damage specifically. I wonder if there's a way of damage numbers. Options. Manual level up, show door symbols, show key markers, full screen. Why is it not on full screen? Oh, you can change your reticle. Oh my god. Oh, a green one. No. Wait. What? I'm going back. No. No! Oh, there's a rainbow one. I want the green one. Right, there we go. No, there isn't a damage numbers. These are the only things. Yeah, they're the only things. And that's sad. Hope one day we can have damage numbers as a nation. Health regen, sure. It's still a question on what are these based on? I just realized it didn't yell at me because I wasted more than 7 minutes. But that's nice. It's a lot more chilled experience, I think, without death. It's still challenging in its own way. I'm aware that I'm also not good at it, but... Oh, fuck, I'm just open killing floor 2. Or tried to. I'd like to get a little bit more... Fucking Jesus. A little bit more potions. Potions? Chests, sorry. Oh, we got the big scary knight guy. Ow! I'm gonna walk into both of his attacks. Fantastic. Damn it. Lovely. Wait. Is the... I've just seen something. Did the, This might actually be an aura effect. Oh, no. No. It just... It looked a bit weird. When I was shooting the spawner thing, it was taking tick damage, whether it was getting hit by these orbs or not. But then I look at when I'm hitting these guys with my, the aura warding ball thing, and it seems to only happen when I hit them with the orbs. Oh, shit. Sure, let's get critical chance increased by another 3%. I stepped into that. See what I mean? I'm just not good at this sort of stuff. Just go walking into fireballs. That's normal. But it's okay, because I enjoy it. I still like games like this, even if I'm not good at them. Right, let's go. Let's leave. Let's vamoose. That's Toodle. Where does this go? Ah. Balls. I'm just wondering if I've come the wrong way now. Probably. Oh no, I think it's good. Yeah, I think we're good. We've cleared everything that I care about. It's the undead catacombs for me. Right. Break this wall. And try and handle our business with all these necromancers who shoot purple fireballs. Whoa! Whoa! Which way you're aiming that thing? I've got to get in there and go and destroy the thing. What level are we? We are level 8. Okay. Sure. Oh, another thing I've learned as well is you don't have to keep clicking. I don't know if I found that out in the last video or not, but I remember clicking a lot. I realised I don't need to click. I can just hold the button down. Which I'm pretty sure was also similar in the old Gauntlet. Because the amount you, like, threw axes or shot or whatever. Can we get in there? Go, 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 yes. We do it. I mean, alright. I'm cheesing it a little bit because turn death off. And it took me 10 minutes to kill the finish the last level. Woo. Yeah, probably warding. Grants a 50 roll chance. I still would like to know what that means. I don't get it. Because now it still says warding 3. I don't get it. What the fuck? Stop. Does this... Did it increase anything? Oh, shit. So the warding thing still says range 90. It says base damage of 60. Oh, no. Well, this is base damage of 160. This is base damage of 60. Damn. Okay, so this aura thing I've got hits hard. Just... They have to be really fucking close. Not sure I like that. If I don't shoot... I mean, it does a lot of damage. It can also... I assume it can help with fireballs. Maybe I shouldn't have prioritized the warding one, and I should have prioritized the true shot. The true shot is really good, I've got to say, because it just doubles up your damage. No matter which way you look at it, you just get double damage. It's awesome. I'm pretty sure getting that high up. I was hoping that there would be like some special effects after you do like you get it to like a certain decent level, like a level 10 or something, or level 5 because it's actually quite slow. I traipsed through Steam last night, and I did happen to buy myself a few games. This is obviously one of them, but I bought like an idle farming package. Have we got the silver key? We have not. Where the fuck is the silver key? It's somewhere on my screen because the arrows disappeared. And there's just a number of idle farming games. One of them seemed quite good, but it just felt like I had to give it a lot of attention. I'm like, for an idle game, I shouldn't be giving it a lot of attention. More of the fact that I didn't buy an idle game to go, okay, I'm going to really... Oh, fucking Jesus. No, I don't want to be done here. Yeah, I didn't buy an idle game to... True fire, please. Standard arrow. But I can see what it means by being an idle game, because what it did is you have to start it off, and it don't take long. doesn't take long. I'm just being a little bitch. You have to start it off, and then you can hire people to do the work for you. It's a very interesting, samey sort of concept. But it's, yeah, it was kind of fun. But I think at that time, I just wasn't in the mood. But I could jump on that, restart the save, and then whack that on the channel. There's some others as well. One of them being Refarm, which I have watched a video on, and I did really like it. These are never going to stop spawning unless I actually walk around, but I just don't want to right now. Right, go. And see, that's why we don't want to walk around. I got shot with a purple orb. I can't actually tell whether my voice is loud enough or not. My microphone seems to be in a weird position. Or just I am. I can't tell. Oh, I leveled up. I don't want to get warding again, because they have to be really close to suffer some of that damage. Yeah, chests. Everybody loves large chests. If you're a bit of a strange person, you should go and look at that book on Audible. I say strange in the, you know. Just, yeah. There's a silver key around here somewhere. I will find it eventually. The cooldown for the, for that, penetration station arrow thing is a little bit longer than I'd like. But we seem to be okay. Again, you can tell I'm not playing very cautiously. I'm not baiting them all out. I'm not standing at a safe distance. I'm rushing in there like a twat. I really should start shooting at every chest I see. Where's the silver fucking key then? Oh, it's down here somewhere. My bad. Right, it's here. Nice. Yeah, what I should be doing is opening doors, running away, baiting them out, and then, you know, taking it a little step by step. The whole point was to give me a little bit more time to do this. But no. I'm gonna get standard arrow damage. See, it's weird. Like, taking any of the spirit stuff with the 50% roll challenge, I'm like, is that a 50% re-roll challenge? Is it going to re-roll the fucking thing so I don't actually get the thing I want to get? Which kind of sucks, because that's what I want. I want that damage. It's a good ability. But it's, if it gives me a re-roll, then I don't get that damage, which kind of sucks. Because I could end up getting something I really don't want. Now imagine you get to from a like a damage 1 or something and you really want it, and then you end up getting like fucking movement speed. Oh yay, movement speed, yay. My god. So this is the end. Which is nice. We have to go get the key first. Of course. There was a ghost in my pot. Oh, there was a mimic. Thank God for that. Well, thank God we shot it, not thank God it was a mimic. I didn't want a mimic. Nobody wants a mimic. Unless you listen to the book, Everyone Loves Large Chests. Dear me. I'm so annoyed at myself. I can never finish that fucking series. I absolutely love jobs where I'm allowed to listen to, like, have headphones in. Now, I get that when I was, like, a supervisor, in a supervisory role. Having my headphones in didn't seem appropriate because I was just constantly fixing fucking issues, so I just couldn't listen to anything anyway. You get into a part of an audiobook and it's all of a sudden, hey, can you help me with this? No, go fucking suck a dick. Sort it out yourself. We'll just get standard arrow. And then, So yeah, I'd never be able to listen to books, but every other job I've ever had is kind of like, yeah, you can have one earphone in. It's like, nobody ever did that. Everyone put 2 earphones in. And I mean, I am very confused by the people that say that they couldn't hear the fucking fire alarm because I had headphones in. How fucking loud are you? Did you want any hearing left for when you're old? Because you ain't gonna get any. Anyway. Yeah, but I've been very annoyed with myself. I haven't managed to finish my audiobook off. Well, the audio series, actually. It's a full fucking series that I am working my way through very slowly. Like, it has taken me months to get through a book. And to be honest, I've restarted some of my old ones that I like. Because I absolutely love the Chaos Seed ones. But I'm really sad that the writer, the author, has pretty much stopped writing now. I think he made a bit of a mistake. But also, like, I don't want to be that guy, but maybe he's running out of ideas. Keeping everything fresh and new is quite difficult. Either that or something really bad's happened and he just doesn't want to write anymore. But he changed his series. I wasn't as into his other series. It was fucking confusing. I didn't really get it. I wasn't into it either because it wasn't the characters. I listened to 8 books in a series for this Chaos Seed stuff. And you know, you get into the characters. You get into what they're about, what they're doing, how their life is going and shit like that. And then you start a new series that is from the same writer, and then I was like, oh, what the fuck? What's this? This is brand new characters, people I don't care about, people I don't want to care about. You know, where's my thing? And I know that, like, fans can get super aggressive with it. I've seen it, it's so bad. Like, I try not to be like that, and I try not to be closed-minded. That's why I listen to the book, like, 2 or 3 times. And it's not even, it just doesn't call out to me the same way. I don't know. I don't have to like everything the guy does. I get that. But also, it's a bit of a shame, because I would call myself a fan of his work. But yeah, the new one's just not quite the same. It doesn't call out to me the same way, so... And I think that's probably maybe what happened. He decided to write something that wasn't the exact same thing that people are used to. And everyone went, oh, stop writing the crap. This is so shit. It's like, well, it's not shit, but it's just not what you want. Because it's not what you want, you're going to complain about it. I mean, people get so passionate about things that they really shouldn't. Just accept it and move on. Like, I guess the thing is, people who complain are noticed, while people who just kind of accept things and just go, yeah, no, it is what it is. I'll just, you know, generally fall into this abyss of, don't worry about it, they don't care anyway, or don't worry about it, they won't complain, so we can just do what we want to them. I dislike that side of human nature. Really do. Increase bonus chance? No, I'm not going to do bonus chance. We have 2,843 gold. See, this is what taking it chilled. Okay, we failed the first run, but look at it now. Look at me now. Oh, see. Games that give negative modifiers. I do not like negative modifiers. If I have built my way to building up my skill in a level thing, why are you taking my rewards away from me? Like this. 2 projectiles, but at minus 65% base damage. Alright, I could kind of understand it if you said 2 projectiles at minus 50 base damage. You are cutting them in half, more than half. I would prefer you go 2 projectiles, minus 25% damage, because that seems fair. That is actually fair. I built my level up, and you want to give me something extra, but take a little way to balance it out. Minus 65% base damage is bullshit. Minus 30% base damage, but you get plus 33% base speed. Now, again, if it was minus 30 and plus 50, okay. Plus 50 base damage, minus 33 base speed. I can't do any of these. They just, none of them. So this says triple arrow. Oh, wait a minute. I just peeked my mic. What the fuck was that? Right. Okay, let me rethink this. Okay, this one is a little bit more fairer. So you get 3 arrows. But do they come out in a spread? Because they come out in a spread, now you're just going to get overwhelmed. I'm just going to not modify. I'll take the 1 arrow at my base speed with my base damage. No helm away am I going to get you to modify it and end up having me worse off. Nah, it's not how I like to do it. We are struggling with health though. Never mind, we're fine. Yes, so you have to excuse the way I play this. I do enjoy taking it a lot slower than what the game intends you for. Intends you to do, if you could, if you would, if you fucking yeah. So yeah, turn death off and I can have a bit of a bit more of a relaxing thing. I do dislike doing the full-on, that's a door, dumbass. I do dislike doing the full-on running around and, seriously, microphone, be in the right position, Jesus. I don't need any healing. There's a rat. Don't need any healing, so that's good. You watch me get hit by those spikes. I didn't. Haha! I am amazing. There's some rats down here. Where do you guys come from? Some slime jellies. I'm so glad we called them. We didn't call them jellies. We called them slimes. I don't know. Just seems a bit weird, doesn't it? It seems like it's more edible, which I don't think it's something you really want to try and do. Although I have heard people try and do that. You are trapped in a slime. What do? I'm going to start eating it. Right. You're going to start eating something that is incredibly acidic and corrosive. Have fun. I mean, technically, by the time it gets to your stomach, you'll probably be fine, because you've got linings and mucus and all sorts in there. The exact thing to stop stop your stomach lining from burning away. So, I mean, maybe, but the amount of... You'd have to be some form of, like, competitive eater to be able to eat an entire slime, because bearing in mind the fucker's trying to swallow you as well. So you fit in the fucking thing. Let's see what we get. Piercing volley, not interested. We could get health regen. Dexterity is attack speed. If that said a number 2 or 3, I might have thought about it, but I'll get the vitality. Get a little bit of extra on the health upgrades there, because that is actually a thing. You don't get extra health in this game. I just realized. You're cursed forever to have 100 health. Ow, there was an eyeball there. I didn't even notice. I would say blind spot, but I was looking directly at it. Apparently my brain just did not register that there was a slime, an eyeball. Just walking towards me. Right, where's this go? Okay. Were we just here? I have a feeling we were just here. Why is there floating eyeballs alongside slimes? What is this, Doom? They really need to bring out like a D&D fantasy version of Doom. That'd be so good. That'd be so good for me. I don't know if anybody else would enjoy it, but I would. Because like a lot of people that play that sort of stuff, and I don't mean to generalize, but I'm gonna, do tend to like the pixel art type stuff. They do like the old feelings for games and oh my Jesus, the old feelings for games and stuff like that. So, you know, I think it's a win-win. If I was better at coding, I'd fucking do it. But then also I know how to make pixel art, which I'm pretty sure if I just Google everything, I will figure it out immediately. Do you know that thing? You probably don't. Where you really want to do stuff, but then you realize that in order to do stuff, you have to put a hell of a lot of effort into it. And you've already spent an entire day at work. Or you're already too tired or too antsy or too angry to even, like... Ooh! Oh yeah, this is just another one of these things. Look, this gets piercings, but it's minus 60 damage. Plus 4 projectiles? What the fuck? Minus 65 base damage, but it's 4 fucking projectiles. Do we just get 5 in total? How does that work? You know what? I'll try it, because we still have attacks, please. Oh, yeah. It comes out on a spread. See, I don't know about that. It also said it was minus 33 speed. It doesn't look like it's minus 33 speed. Also, how did that life get down to 55? I feel like I have my, what's it called? The arrow rain thing that I do. I feel like I have it, like, constantly now. Ow. I took that damage. How much fucking life wait. How much life regen have we got? 48%. I would really like to know what that percent is based off, considering my health hasn't gone up. Oh, it has, by 1 point. Now, to be fair, I wasn't really checking on it. It might have been way higher than that. You know, these tight corridors and this absolutely chad of a ability doesn't get through the fucking thing. I might as well just have one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, also you can unlock... I don't know if I showed it on the last video or not, but you can... oh, fucking hell. I'll tell you what. Sometimes recording as soon as I wake up is a real fucking dumb idea. Just not... Brain does not brain. What was I saying? Yeah, you can get stuff that will destroy the purple. There's a lot of P's in the purple. What's the point of a pop filter if the pop filter doesn't... I don't know a P word for filtering out shit. What was I saying? Yeah, you can shoot the purple stuff. Their numbers will count for nothing. Look at that. This is where they die. What does he say? Oh, I've forgotten half the fucking lines. This is like, does it say this is when we make our stand? This is where they die. Ah, I don't know. Anyway, but their numbers will count for nothing. So I mean, the good thing is I can shoot sort of off center. Jesus Christ, how many are you in there? I guess when the room is full. Go, 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 before the witch comes out again. Jesus. Quick, get it, get it, get it, get it. See, it's not the best damage because of the losing all the damage. Yeah. Vitality. Let's go, baby. Let's go get that health potion and up there. We are losing health. Like I said, there is no indication of when you lose health, you just do. So you have to be quite... You have to keep an eye out, basically, when you're on stuff. Well, I should have checked if that was a mimic. Let me just check if this one's a mimic. It's not. Thank God for that. I think we're done here. I'm going to get this health potion. Okay, so at the moment I'm healing, what, every like 3 seconds? I heal 1 point. 1, 2, 3... Nah, about 3.5 seconds, which is a bit confusing. 3.5 seconds per HP. Now, usually it will do a HP per second, right? And the percentage would actually be based on how much you heal in that 1 second. This seems to be we'll heal whatever the fuck we want, when we want. I don't think there's anything up here. I've just spent 20 minutes on this map. Oh no, I didn't. Wait, no. Go. Next level. Floor 3 completed. See, we've never got this far. What the fuck are these things? Jesus. I go this way, I guess. What the hell are these melty ice? What the fuck is this? Alright, guys. I'm ready for you. Let's go. Oh, okay, course. Let's go off-center. When you finish being a nuisance, I'd like to shoot your fucking things. What is shooting the purple at me? Is it the dude? Ow, I took that to the face. And the second one. Took that to the face, too. I can't quite fucking tell. Also, as a test, it must know, somehow, that there is a wall here. I'm actually quite impressed by that, but I bet it's not as hard as I think it is. Because at the end of the day, these things are going through. Unless they've been given pathing. So, like, there's an invisible aura on the floor, and it will go around things. So it will be a circle within me here, but it will get interrupted by stuff. So it will come like here, say, and then because it's interrupted here, so it's not these things that I don't know. I'm just trying to work it out. Sometimes looking at the coding for games is interesting. I wouldn't always necessarily understand it, and I really got to go back to schooling because I can't have warehouse jobs for the rest of my fucking life. I'm going to get old and decrepit. I don't want to be one of those old guys that work in a warehouse and yell and be angry all the time. And inconsiderate. Fuck me, aren't they inconsiderate? I probably wouldn't be one of them anyway because I'm not that kind of person. Are those meant to be beholders? They just look like ants with one big eye. I'm just joking. Level up. Piercing volley of fortune 5. Sure, that negates the the percentage from the not being able to do because we turned death off. Oh, sure, I'll take that. We need to get some more damage for these things. I dislike that you turned my damage down. And also the speed down, but I'm confused with that one because there's still speed. The thing is, I'd like to get good at being able to code and shit like that to a point where I can make shit like this. I'm not obviously going to make this because it's already been made, and plus the person that made it would do a way better job than I did. I'm trying to do text-based adventure games because they're just easier, but there's still... I haven't even got a key yet. What the fuck? My bad. I thought I had the bronze key. The copper key, sorry, copper key. Right, where is it? It's on my screen somewhere. Oh, it's down here. Oh no, it's not on my screen somewhere. Yeah, I tried my hand at making text-based again. So when I first got into coding, it wasn't even that long ago either, that's the problem. Like, I don't know, I just didn't do anything. I was such a lazy fucking teenager. Ugh. Just didn't, like... There was people out there like, oh my god, I coded MySpace. That's how I learned how to do... Like, my head of year... Was it, do you call them head of years? It was head of my course, anyway. He started coding because of MySpace. Because I didn't know about MySpace, didn't have one because I just thought they were stupid and for knobheads. They were for knobheads and they were stupid. I mean, especially as they fuck themselves over now and they don't exist. But like people just like, oh yeah, I built my MySpace page by like I learned how to code websites by building my MySpace page, and I'm like, I can't imagine that's an actual thing, but it probably was. I didn't know how it worked. But yeah, my head of course when I was doing computing at uni was he learned how to code websites by coding MySpace. Which is just like, what the fuck? How did I miss this? I'm a fucking idiot. That's what got him into it, and because, you know, being generally slightly autistic, he just really enjoyed it. The whole mechanical side of coding and stuff, that's the bit I enjoy about it. It's just, it is hard work. Like, I enjoy it, but it's hard. And the thing is, if you don't know enough about it, you can make it a lot harder for yourself. So like when I first started pissing around with code and stuff, such as when I was making my very first text-based adventure game, which I'm trying to rebuild, but it's not going too well because I'm lazy. This is a reason why I'll probably never get anywhere. But because I literally watched a very, very, very long video. It's about 4.5 hours of beginners know-how for like Python. I think I was using beginners Python programming, blah blah blah. And I just watched that video, and I was watching it work, trying to absorb some of the ideas. Obviously, I can't code when I'm at work. I'm busy fucking on a production line. But lucky enough, we were allowed to have our phones on. We were allowed to wear headphones, and I did instead of just listening to music or being on phone constantly, like literally anybody from Eastern Europe. I don't know how many people do they have to talk to. I'm just saying, being on your mobile phone 8 hours a day. We used to work 9 hours a day. Always confused me, but that's just me. I'll have very few people I want to speak to for that long if we're not interacting with each other with like a game or something. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I used to have videos of I used to have the training coding videos, the Code Camp, I think they were. I absolutely love Code Camp. I think they're great. So I was trying to think up ideas. That's why I hate my job at the moment. The job I have at the moment, I have no creativity in it because there's nothing to help spark the creativity for me to create shit. Like, I try, but it just doesn't quite go my way. But anyway, I can get onto that in a sec. But yeah, no, I was just listening to Code Camp. I was just watching a Code Camp video, and then every time I got an idea, I'd quickly try and write down a line of code on paper. Do you know how annoying that is? Pretty goddamn annoying. Let's see if I can break both of these at once. I ain't breaking either of them, am I? What about if I go further back? No. Alright. Yeah, I think it's called Free Code Camp or something like that. I don't know. They're pretty good. If you ever want to just try a little bit of coding, I advise you go and check them out. I'm pretty sure they update their videos every so many years as well. Yeah, so I was writing blocks of code on paper in between doing my job on a production line. So you'd get fast enough at doing your job. Everybody would complain about how short the timing they have is, and they'll definitely complain if you lower that time. Agreed. Like, I complained as well. But everybody complained about, I'll get some extra damage. So everybody complained about if you lower the time, but you had a set amount of time. For what I was on, I think it was like, yeah, I can't remember, it was 3 minutes, because we had a longer, I had 2 stations. Usually it would be, usually it's like a minute and a half, 90 seconds. So 90 seconds you have to do your full job on a production line. If you know how production lines work, that's how it works. You have a set amount of time, you have to do this set thing before you pass on the product to somebody else, and then they do their part on it. So because we had lack of staff, because they always prioritize the quicker lines, which is fine, we were making the products that didn't sell as much as the other ones. But oh no, this big Orby guy. So yeah, we had 3 minutes to do it because we had to do two people's jobs essentially. So while I was there, I was watching and listening to the coding videos, and then because you get pretty quick at doing your job, I didn't need 3 minutes to do my job. It would take me 90 seconds to do the 2 people's jobs. Unless I was struggling at something like a rivet wouldn't go in or a screw was being a dickhead. Then, you know, then it would take you a little bit longer. But generally about 1 minute and 30, 90 seconds to do... Did I kill him? I think I killed him. I'm still 100% live. You know, because you just could. You just get that handy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I used to watch these things, and then with the remaining time, I'd scribble down some ideas of code on a piece of paper, and then I'd go home and try them out and see if they worked. But what I was trying to do, the whole point of this was me saying is that if you don't know enough about it in general, you can make your job a lot more difficult when it comes to like doing any sort of like coding, programming, or anything like that. Because basically what you do is you'll find the longest way around problems because you're trying to use things you do know about or trying to guess it. I dislike... Now, this is a me problem, and I really should fix it. But I absolutely dislike just quickly going out and researching the problem. I don't like the idea of somebody else answering my issue. So, unless it's literally the last possible option I have left, ideally, I would not go and quickly Google it or go and ask ChatGPT or whatever. I gotta get the warding thing. Yeah. Because I'd rather just try and do it myself and try and fail. The problem is it does end up taking hours and hours and hours to try and fix this stuff. And when I'm in the headspace, I fucking love that. You know, creating my own thing, writing my own code, figuring out how to do it. I fucking love it. When I'm not in the headspace, it is like playing a game. Thank God for this warding. It is like playing a game that is the most grindiest piece of shit that you didn't like in the first place. It is like playing RuneScape when you hated RuneScape. So, I'm sorry, I was looking for a map. There's no map in this game, you silly boy. Oh dear. Yeah, but it's like... Oh, I went the wrong way. It's like playing the grindiest game ever, but with also absolutely no tutorial. So you got to work out how to make the fishing rod before you can go fucking fishing. You know, that sort of shit. That's about the only way I can explain it in a sort of gaming point of view, is that, yeah, it's just an incredibly grindy game. When you're not in the mood for it, probably should have done more. Bonus treasure vault. Thanks. I love that for me. I've had one of these treasure vaults before. I killed these thieves and got an achievement for killing both of them. I didn't realize there was 2. I thought there was only 1. I would also like some artifacts as well. Fuck, I didn't go this way. I ain't gonna get to kill him. I'm not that quick. 12 seconds. Oh, for fuck's sake, now you're just taking a fucking piss. I'm too slow. 5 seconds. Do it now. I just wasted that entire vault. Fucking douche. Ah, what a fucking waste that was. I could have got loads of treasure. See, we're still 4,000. Got loads of treasure, but instead, now what I wanted to do is chase down the thief. Right. These flies are fucking quick. Yeah, so it's like basically like trying to play the most grindiest game you got, and especially if you're not hyper focused on it. Some days I'll get really hyper focused on it, and I'll be like, yeah, let's go do some shit. And then, obviously, I've made some friends in the whole from my uni stuff, and they are far better at this sort of shit than I am. What I'm just interested in is I could have passed my degree. I decided to not finish my degree. I could have passed it. So it wasn't anywhere near as difficult. Uni is not anywhere as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Like, alright, I was bare minimum in most things, but I was still passing them. You know, I was getting middling grades. Merits, I think they're called, but I don't know if they even do that anymore. I can't remember. TAC 5, that sounds great. An extra 20% tax. Yeah, I could have passed it, but it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. You know, they always make out that uni is going to be really fucking difficult. The fact that everybody, it's become a fucking known thing that most students use the first year as a DOS house. And just don't actually fucking try. Because they don't need to. Because the first year is basically the repeat of your GCSEs. Because it's... I don't know why. But they have to do a... like... do a course based on if you didn't know anything. And I'm like, yeah, but to get into uni, you need not only just GCSEs and A-levels. Like, you need some sort of good stuff from them. Like, good results. Not just your basic crap. You know, you're meant to have really good results. I'm like, well, why is your first fucking year you basically just repeating... Alright, you're cramming 5 years into a year, fair enough, but if you can't deal with that on first year, then yeah. But yeah, no, everybody uses first because it's just a repeat of everything you've just fucking done. What? Grants 3 stat boost points? What the fuck does that mean? Interesting. I would like to get this, but I think I'm going to try that. Okay, do I get to put those stat points anyway? No? This is... oh, that's the relics I haven't got any of. Well, that sucks. Yeah, so that's the first year of your degree, is basically just fucking about. You already did all this through the 5 years, so you can probably just show up to next to no lectures and do your work drunk, and you'd still pass with flying colours. I mean, as somebody who didn't get any decent academic results, I still passed first year with flying colours. And most of my shit is just playing around with stuff. Alright, there was some stuff that I fucked up on. Thing is, I'm not very academic in the first place. I'm just, oh, come on. I'm not academic in the first fucking place, so I have nothing written on paper, really. Well, I mean, now I do. I have, what, 100 and 200 and something credits from a degree, so that's pretty sweet. But as you know, as formal fucking education goes, I really don't have any. So, and plus, I played a little with coding. I wouldn't say I was good at it. I just have an interest in it, which does obviously help fuel the fire when it comes to trying to pass a degree and stuff. I am almost dead because those purple fuckers just really fucked me up. What do we got? I could get it because the other two are shite. I know what boost does. I took it and I don't feel any different. Yeah, so yeah, fuel the fire of an interest of coding, so it would help me pass a degree about coding. I'm kind of planning to do it again because I have a sibling of mine that works at a uni and can essentially get me free tuition. Which means I'm not going to have to pay for it again, which is lovely. Do I have the silver key? I do have the silver key. Let's go into here. We kind of need the gold key to get those treasure chests, though. I'm really trying to work my way, get in some treasure, because we have the minus 20% treasure, because I turned death off. Because the timer is just upsetting. I don't even know why it still has the timer up there. I guess so you can see how long it takes you to do a run. It's taking me 40 fucking 6 minutes at the moment. Let's get that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so I'll be doing it again at some point. Just trying to get the actual formal qualification, because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't want to be stuck in a fucking warehouse or factory job for the rest of my fucking life. Alright, they're easy to get into, and they're generally quite easy to do. They're a bit physically taxing. But they're generally just easy to do. They're very, 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 very brain-dead work. Like, let's get warding. Close warding, 35, minus 35 range. Quad warding, I don't understand what the point of that is. Penta warding, I guess because you can hit harder base damage. And plus, yeah, sure, let's get that, because that's actually way better than that. Oh, lovely, look at that. yeah, that's just an easy, easy to get in, easy to do, taxing. Like, I've managed to somehow hurt my arm, which I think I've complained about before, or at least mentioned. Yeah, my arm is killing me. And it feels like it's not going to ever get better. It just keeps getting worse. Should see doctor and bloke, so probably won't, but should. Oh, a potion. I'm already up to full health. Oh, the fucking purple bloody things. Ah, fuck. Yeah, so, you know, an office job will probably be a bit better. And the problem I'm having is that the more and more we get close to its final form of AI, the worse my chances of getting an office job will be. And there's absolutely no way I want to deal with fucking customers. I hate people. Like, human beings are just difficult to deal with because they're also fucking entitled. So if you work in like a customer service or something, you're just generally kind of fucked up. Because you're at the end of a very, very, very long straw. And people are just knobs. They really are. So I'd just rather not work with people. So hospitality is a fucking no-go, but you can't work in... my arms. You can't work at home in hospitality anyway, so I guess that's not a thing. But, you know, and then you've got customer service, like a call center type thing, where you deal with issues that customers have. They're so fucking entitled. So, and I get why they would be, but I think people just forget that that is a fucking human being on the other end of that phone that you're, you know, bitching at, yelling at, and being a dickhead to. Alright, it's like, it's not completely their fault that this is an issue. But people just don't think about it. It is they're the only important person in the world right now, so... floor 5, what the hell? There's floor 6? How many floors? Why are there doves or pigeons or whatever that is? Seagulls. There are seagulls. I'm looking for broken walls. There's fairies, yetis, and fucking pigeons. What the shit? Get out of here, witch. Let's get rid of that. Nice. Oh, shit. There's more of them. I guess vitality. Really do with a little bit more damage. Yeah, so I wouldn't want to work in customer service. Can't work in hospitality because, again, same issue. And also, I swear like a trooper. Do you think I'll be able to fucking work with anybody complaining at me? Really fucking sorry, sir, but we can't deal with this bloody issue. You're going to have to take it to the management. Yeah, I'm just not I'm not that sort of guy. I couldn't do that. So yeah, talking to customers just ain't gonna be a thing. Working with computers, that's why I just you know, it'd be way more up my alley. Ah, fucking hell, those pigeons are really quick. You know, it'd be decent. Can't drive, so I can't work in any sort of transport job. I don't like pushing people because the tism, so I can't work in sales. I know they're different sales jobs, like my other half has a sales job where insight, 10% experience rate, 5% enemy health. Why would I take that? Why is this your balancing? This is one of those ones I'm just like, no, the fuck? Sure, let's get movement speed, because actually those birds are pretty quick. But yeah. So the other half works in a sales job where you're not expected to do any pushing. There's no pushing. You don't have to actually like force somebody to make a sale or try and like, you know, talk somebody into buying something. Generally, you're just processing sales. Like these people know what they want. They're going to get it. You just point them the direction they want and then you process the sale. That's it. Like, that sort of job wouldn't be as bad, but you still have to deal with human beings and stuff. You have to remember a lot of shit, and I'm just not that kind of guy. It's just how I have no interest in it. But if I wanted to get out of the whole working in a heavy-ass warehouse where I have to fucking move a shit ton of heavy boxes constantly, then maybe I should be less picky about my work role. But it is what it is. I should not have come this way. Because I need to get back in there, and those birds are really, really quick. Look at how quick they are. Like, if I'm in there trying to destroy one of these things... Okay, I think we got it. Yeah. Yeah. Ideally, you know, the whole YouTube and Twitch famous, but that's unlikely. That is unlikely. It's highly unlikely for people to get properly, like, in a position where they can work from home from this. Like, you see some of the YouTubers that I absolutely love watching, and they are still on, like, oh well, yeah, you know, I have to go do my job. Still. Killing these birds is a problem. And plus, I'm just very not consistent. I ran out of... Jesus. Sure. Get a bit more crit chance, I guess. I wonder what our crit chance is at the moment. I feel like with these pigeons and all these purple orbs, we are going to die very soon, which is a very, like, it's a shame. But I feel a lot more pressured now. Obviously, we can take it nice and slow. We should, but... I don't think the soul weapons that I've got are actually that helpful. I think the shooting one, the True Strike or whatever it's called, is pretty good. But the the warding thing, I don't think it's as good as I thought it was going to be, or as I was hoping it was going to be. It's only when they touch those orbs and the damage is kind of low. But it's, I mean, anything to support us is better than not at all, right? We can hurt her and the warding thing, the summoning thing. That's pretty good. Okay, what was I talking about? Yeah, so having like a YouTube thing, fucking A, maybe that would be good. That would be pretty awesome. Having a Twitch thing, yeah, just as good. But with my inconsistencies and the lack of hyper-focusing on it. Before, when I was hyper-focused on it when I very first started Twitch, I absolutely loved it. And I did get good traction. But now I'm just, I don't know whether I've just turned into some sort of cynical old man that doesn't want to do it anymore, which really sucks. I know I've complained about this a number of times on here. But it's just like, I don't know what's going on. Defense 3. Why not? At this point, I think the game is running out of levels to give us. So it's just like, yeah, just take what you want. Yeah, so I don't know. Because, like, before when I was living with my housemate, I had an entire room to do all my streaming in. We were getting a reputation as being a bit of a weirdo, but also a hell of a lot of fun. And I don't know, I think after 6 years of doing some of it, I've heard most of the jokes, and I've said most of the jokes, and I know it doesn't seem a lot, I don't know, I just don't want to get... I believe that I got myself stale, but also lost the love for it because of, you know, because at the end of the day, numbers is a big thing, it plays a massive part, and I shouldn't care about them, but I do. Everyone does. But Twitch is but YouTube is exactly the same. If I really cared about numbers, I'd just stop recording videos altogether. Jesus Christ, did they like... I'm going to assume there's like 10... What the fuck are these things? What? Pumpkins? What did you... Okay, not pumpkins, what do I mean? I meant... Oh fuck, what do I mean? Swedes? Turnips! Why is there a turnip and a fucking minotaur? Like, Does somebody want to explain this? I don't remember this being in the Greek mythology. And elves? We don't really need that. No, I could have just went out that way. Alright, I'm going to need you to stop spawning in. Fuck, we're getting ourselves a little bit trapped here. Quick. Fuck off. Right, we got rid of one. Let's get rid of the second one. There we go. Now we can deal with these turnips up here. Yeah, the thing is, it would be nice to be able to do Twitch videos. Fucking hell. YouTube videos. As a thing. But there ain't no way that I'm going to... After X amount of years of doing this on and off because I'm completely inconsistent, we haven't got a lot of traction. The thing is, when I was at uni, I was pretty much making a video a day because I had the time to do it. I generally try and do... I generally try and do a video when the other half is at work or sleeping and stuff so that I can just get on and do it without having to worry about disturbing anybody or also feeling a bit weird myself because you know, you're sat there, you're just talking to a fucking microphone. You do seem a little weird. And I'm just it feels like I'm being like listened to. And I know that seems a bit weird because you know this is going to go on the internet and people are going to listen to you anyway. But I don't know, when it comes to directly right there, it makes it really awkward. Ow. The fuck? I'm on 4 health. Quick, get some more health regen. I'm on 5 health. Destroy these, please. I could stand here for a minute or two to let it regen. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a bit awkward. So, I generally do some recording and stuff when I'm all by myself. And it does take a long time. Like, we've played this game for an hour. I've been recording for an hour and 16. And I know that, like, I like to keep my stuff as raw as I can. I don't like editing my shit because that's... Oh my god, did you just... Fuck you. So for anybody who missed that, what happened was I got stuck on the wall, then tried to run across the spikes and got hit before I fucking finished. Oh my god. Right, so we can go to the shop. When health reaches 0, restores health by half, tier 1 or... This is 5k. We could get that because then, at least then we have a chance of getting to the end of a fucking run, which at the moment we have not done. It's absolute shit. It's horseshit. That's what it is. Increasing health regen. We had health regen up really high. Oh, the annoying thing is it should show you your stats when you die. Instead of just giving you a game up screen. I'd like to see my stats. What is this? Relic shop. Oh yeah. Oh, there is increases max health. Okay, to the max of 50. So at any one time you could have 150 health. This will only go to 30. So you could start a run with 150 health and 30 regen, which is pretty good. Don't care about mana regen. Increases damage. I guess damage, but at the max of 20, that's only one upgrade, right? But that increases all damage you do, not just like the main weapon. They have Defender, again, max of 10% is just useless. Attack speed, yeah. I mean, you don't have to try really hard to get all of these up. Treasure Hunt increases chance of encountering a treasure vault. That's pretty good. I would say that is good. To get that up to 30%. But 30% of what? Again. Which number? Ah, my arm. Oh, fucking hell. That's bad. Oh. Yeah, which number is that based on? Or is it just based on a percentage? Is that going to be a percentage of a percentage? So, every time you go to a room, every time between floors, you have a 10% chance of getting a treasure hunter. Surely there's a percentage chance already because we are actually getting the rooms. The vault rooms. Nah, I don't know. Something to think about. The Vegan Elite Guard grants double crit chance for 7 seconds. No, that seems shit. Does one stat boost per level up? I still don't know what that stat boost does. Increasing crit chance might be a good one. I would like, however, to do the one that allows me to shoot the purple orbs. Where the fuck is that? Is it there? There it is. Ow. It costs 5k and you can shoot purple orbs, but only if you have high crit. I'm going to go for it. Then I think I'll get that next for the next run, but I mean, in an hour and 20 minutes, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. That is quite a long thing, and we're just generally talking shit. That's what I do. I was thinking in bed. I'm just going to start waffling now. I was thinking in bed this morning when I woke up stupid o'clock. Like, when I was, like, dipping in and out of consciousness. That, like, I really enjoy people like Idle Carb, Background Gaming. These are kind of smaller channels as well. They're not, like, massive. I mean, they're way bigger than me, obviously, but they're, like, smaller than the top ones. And I like their channels. I like their content. It's just chilled. It's unedited, mostly. It's similar to how I want mine to be, where it's just, well, but the thing is, this is the other problem. I'm also known for being a little bit hyperactive, a little bit yally, a little bit peaking my microphone, which I do all the time, because I cannot control the tone of my voice all the time. And there will definitely be a bust out of me going, ah! See, sorry. But yeah, I like their content. Their content's nice and chill. It's games like this. And but I was thinking while I was in and out of consciousness that, like, those guys aren't massively famous. I wonder how long they've been doing it, but I like their content. Their content is content that you can watch, chill out to, and then fall asleep to if you're that way inclined. I do fall asleep with my laptop on. I'd like to be able to make content like that, you know, hours and hours of length videos that are just chilled. But also, I am also known to be hyperactive and whatever, so we'll see. But then I was thinking, like, why did Northern Lion and stuff get really famous? And I'm just thinking, well, the thing is, when I started watching him, he was basically a Binding of Isaac main. That's all he did, just play Binding of Isaac. I'm sure there was other content on the channel, and I absolutely loved his videos. He has a great voice. That probably also has good audio stuff. I feel like I have good audio equipment now, but the problem I have is that I'm not very good at using it, so I feel like I'm letting myself down. There's probably more things I could do to make my voice sound better. First, start getting a proper pop filter instead of this spongy thing that I've just taken off an old microphone of mine and put on top of this one. But you can definitely hear that there is a little bit of a difference. Yeah, sorry, let me get that on. Back on. There you go. Got to put his hair back on, haven't you? But I was like, but not only that, is that Northern Line has a lot of interesting stories. Like, he can just reel off shit. He doesn't necessarily talk about the game. But I've noticed this, that, like, people like Idle Carb and Background Gaming, they just talk about the game. I'm like, well, I would like to be somewhere in between. Have interesting things to talk about and things to discuss, but also talk about the game. I don't know, but I'm just saying that I think Northern Line he was also he was about sort of where the peak was when it came to doing YouTube videos and stuff. I think I'm reaching the end. If I started this when I wanted to first start this, I think things would have gone my way a lot better. But the problem is, when I first started the YouTube stuff, it was kind of like, it wasn't peak, but it was getting to the point where everyone was starting to think, oh, okay, well, this is something I'm going to do. But I was doing YouTube in the era of, like, Vanos Gaming and all the Minecraft YouTubers and stuff. See, that's when I first started. And if I carried it on, if I continued it on, I reckon there would have been a place for me somewhere. But my issue is I'm very inconsistent. You know, life does stuff. Why is this glowing? Anyway, I'm gonna get the extra 10% health. Yeah, so life got in the way, and I would always find an excuse not to upload, and it sucks. So now I try and force myself to do it, bearing in mind that if YouTube isn't getting me anywhere, this is taking hours of my day, and this is the argument I have with when I do Twitch and stuff. It's like, I like Twitch, I like interacting with the people that come and say hi, and I enjoy playing games on there. But it's like, it could be 3 hours all the way up to like 10 hours of a day playing games. And I mean, yeah, okay, I'd probably do that anyway, but I'd also be doing other stuff like watching a program, or maybe painting, maybe making new decks for Magic and shit like that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just waffling at this point. My point is that I would like to be in the realms of where background gaming and idle covers. I think those guys are like some sort of inspiration, because I'm getting bogged down with what I want the channel to do, and I think just chilling, playing games and talking is what I should be focusing on, rather than just like being like, oh, but what if, you know? It's like, let's not question the content too much. Let's just make the content and see who comes, basically. But starting off with how small my channel is, we'll have to see if it gets anywhere. Twitch, on the other hand, Twitch is doing fine. Twitch. I still haven't reached 100 follows yet. Bearing in mind this is my second time running a channel. Yeah, it's fine. Look, I'm going to say goodbye, because if not, I'll just keep waffling in your ears, and there'll be nothing on the screen for you to watch. I need to fix my fucking arm. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have an idea for a challenge you want to see on this account... If you have an idea for a challenge you want to see on this game, or any other game on this channel, whack it in the comments. If you have an idea for a game you want to see me play specifically, whack that in there too, and I will check it out. As long as it's something that I can actually play and is decent on the channel, rather than something that's like full story driven and I have to concentrate on it. Ugh. Ugh. I'm just not into story games. Don't know what it is, but that is your lot. So thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.